The veteran Chris Boswell, ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide.
He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. He'll find his big target. Pat Fryermuth.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he's in! Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. So we've played one quarter. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Now Jones on the bootleg. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Jones. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run it over center with Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. He'll give it to Harris again. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Van Jefferson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. It's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Joseph's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 28. Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. So we reach halftime and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Steelers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down, 3 to go. It's 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's complete, left side to Pickens. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On second down, Russ. This one caught at the 4. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4 down, 4 down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this will pay off. It is caught. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it, and the Steelers stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Tracy now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is passed. First and 10. On play action, it's Jones. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Steelers offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On 1st down, Wilson. There's Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Give up the middle to Harris. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Play action. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. And
That's the end of the third quarter.
Can't we score?
here's a 3rd down and 4. Now it's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. A give, and here comes Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Run it, run it, run it.
Moving the tight end right. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the ground, this is Harris.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.